Hello guys, today we are going to be answering common test match, which is Maths Lit question paper. This is a Maths Lit question paper common test match. So this is meant to prepare you for a common test in March. So guys, we have made question 1, question 2. We have done answering them. If you are joining us now and you are new, you should go check it out on the description, question 1 and question 2. Today is question 3, guys. So today is question 3. So I would advise you, if you are new, just go and watch question 1 and question 2, and you can come back to question 3. Without wasting any time, let's go. Question 3, 3.1. Bongani, age 32, earns a basic salary of 35,700 per month. He is married with 3 children and belongs to a medical aid scheme. Use the information above to answer the questions that follow. Determine Bongani's annual taxable income if he contributes 7.5% of the basic salary towards his pension fund each month. Okay guys, I will try to zoom in here so that you may see properly. I hope you guys see the questions properly. We must use the information above, by the way, to answer the question. Determine Bongani's annual taxable income if he contributes 7.5% of basic salary towards his pension fund each month. What it is? Tell me guys. You can pause the video and try to calculate by yourself. You can pause the video. Remember that Bongani, age 32, earns a basic salary of 35,700 per month. Basic salary of what? 35,700 per month. That's his basic salary. So it's 35,700 per month. He is married with 3 children and belongs to medical aid scheme. So it's 35,700 per month. That's what we are going to be dealing with. 35,700 per month. So let's calculate, guys. You can pause the video and calculate. So we're gonna start by saying monthly taxable income, 35,700. Where do we get the 35,700? This is the basic salary. And then we say minus. We don't want to make a long try, guys. So we're gonna say minus. We put brackets and say 35,700 multiplied by 7.5%. And then we will find the answer, which is, and we have to close the brackets, by the way. We will find the answer, which is 33,022.50. If you want to make something that's very, very long, you can just say 35,700 and then you multiply by 7.5% after you found the difference, and then you must subtract it to 35,700 again. You can do it that way. And I will try to calculate for you guys as soon as possible. Let me try and calculate for you, for those who still don't get it. You can say, if you want to make something long, you can say 35,700, then you say 7.5 multiplied by 7.5%, then you will find a difference of 2,677.5. After you found that difference, you have to say 35,700 minus 2,677.5. You will then still get the answer, which is 33,022.50. You still get that answer. You can put it down on the calculator. If you don't believe me, you still get that answer, guys, which is 33,022.5, which is, or 50. You can put it that way. So after you're done, remember the question. As I always repeat, that you have to read the question carefully. Remember the question. What does the question say? It says, determine Bongani's annual taxable income. Annual taxable income. Annual taxable income. So let's now start and calculate the annual taxable income. You're gonna say 33,022.50 multiplied by 12. Why do we multiply by 12? Because there are 12 months in a year. Then the answer is 396,270. 396,270. That's it, guys. That's a very straightforward answer here. It's a very straightforward answer. It's not confusing. It's not really confusing. 3.1.1 is not really confusing. I don't expect anybody to be confused by that one. 3.1.2, calculate annual tax if he receives a rebate of 16,425 per year and a medical aid credit of 815 per month for his entire family. You may use the following formula for his what? Entire family. Okay, guys. This one, they actually have written it for you guys, even gave you a formula. You may use the following formula: annual tax rebate, medical aid credit for the year. So I don't want you guys to get used to this, because maybe in September they won't give you a formula. So just try to memorize these things, guys. So read the question carefully and pause the video and try to do it yourself. Use that that formula that they've given you. I don't expect anyone to get this wrong anyway, because they've given you a formula. So calculate Bongane's annual tax if he receives a rebate of 16,425 per year and a medical aid credit of 815 per month for his entire family. You may pause the video and try to calculate by yourself. So I'll assume you're done calculating. Let's go, guys. Let's go. We're gonna use this formula: 73,726 plus, then we put brackets 31% of taxable income above 353,000. Okay, that's the formula. You're gonna say 31%, then we put on brackets. Remember, our amount is above 353,000, which we calculated in 3.1.1. This is our annual taxable income, which is 396,270. So we're gonna say 21%, we put on bracket, and we say 396,270. Then we say minus 353,000. Remember, 31% of taxable income above 353,000. So we have to minus this 353,000 that they've given us. We have to minus it. So we subtract from the amount that we got in 3.1.1, which is our taxable income, our annual taxable income. So after that, we're gonna say minus the rebate, which is 16,425, which is yearly. They've given you in the question. If you read the question carefully, you will understand. 16,425 per year. That's the rebate. And then medical aid credit for the year. So what's our medical credit for the year? We didn't get it. We only got per month. So we have to multiply by 12. We say bracket 815 multiply by 12. Then the answer is 60,934,70. Guys, this one is straightforward. All of us, we got it. 3.1.3, now determine Bongani's monthly tax. We have got the annual tax, so now we have to get the monthly tax. We're just going to say, remember in 3.1.2 we said calculate the Bongani's annual tax. So the answer there is the tax. So we have to take this tax, which is 60,934,70. Then we divide by 12. Then the answer is 5,077.89. If you got this one wrong, guys, a very straightforward one wrong, oh, you're in trouble, guys. I wouldn't lie. This one is very straightforward. If you have to find the monthly tax and you have the annual tax, you have to divide. It's very straightforward. So I don't expect anyone to get this wrong. This one is a little bit tricky, guys. I'll try to make the table a little bit visible. This is 3.2, guys. South African Revenue Service reported to the media that 1.564 trillion tax revenue was received in 2022. Table 2 below shows the tax revenue received by SARS from 2019 to 2022. So guys, this is actually in trillions, as you can see, trillions, not billions, trillions. Use the information in table 2 above to answer the questions that follow. Write 1,564 trillion as a number in full. So guys, this is it. This is 1,564 trillion as a number in full. So it's on the screen, guys. This is it. It's on the screen. I will try to show it here. It's on the screen. It doesn't require any explanation. It just requires common sense. 3.2.2, determine the difference between the reported tax received and the actual tax received in 2021 and 2022. So when we talk about the difference, what do? We have to minus. We have learned that in grade 8. You have to minus when we talk about the difference. So we're gonna say this number that's in trillions. I'll try to say it, which is only 1,564 billion. That's it. Then we say minus 1,563,765,000,000. Where do we get this 1,563,765,000,000? Where do we get it? Let me show the table. Determine the difference between the reported tax received and the actual tax received in 2021-2022. Actual tax received. So let's go to 2022. We should focus there, and you will find this number here. 2021-2022. Where is it, guys? You can see here the last one. The total is 1,563,765,000,000. Remember that the amount is in trillions. They've explained in the beginning when you read. So it's very important that you read the table carefully, guys. You have to read everything carefully, because if you don't read carefully, you might find yourself writing the number in millions and then you got it wrong. Then you ask yourself, why did you get it wrong? So the difference, you have to determine the difference. As I've said, this is how you do it. The difference is actually 235 million. It's 235 million. 235 million. Remember, the difference is in reported tax received. Remember, what's the reported tax? Where do we get the reported tax? We got the reported tax in the beginning. Remember, in the beginning, the table says South African Revenue Service reported to the media that 1.564 trillion tax revenue was received. That's where we get it. 3.2.3, calculate the percentage charge in tax received from 2019, 20, and from 2020, 21. Let's find the charge. What's the charge? We're trying to find the percentage. So when we try to find the percentage, I will show it on the screen. Obviously, I will show it on the screen. That's what I will do. So remember, we must focus on 2019-20 and 2019 and 2020 and 2020 and 2021. Where is it? It's here. So I hope you pause, guys, and try to calculate by yourselves. Remember, the question says calculate the percentage charge in the tax received from 2019 and 2020 to 2020-2021. So we can calculate the percentage charge in the tax received. So we have to see the percentage charged. What do we do? What do we do, guys? We are dealing with the total here, guys. Remember, we are dealing with the total, and now we are trying to find the percentage charged. We are dealing with the total. I hope you guys can pause the video and try to calculate by yourself. So what we're gonna do, you're gonna say we start with the smallest one. Remember, calculate the percentage charge in the tax received. So we have to start with the smallest one. Every time we minus, we start with the smallest one. So I'm gonna make it a shortcut, a little bit of a shortcut. I'm gonna say 1,249,753, and then I'm gonna minus it by 1,355,781. Then I'm dividing the amount. Divide by 1,355,781, because we're trying to find the percentage. Then we say multiply by 100%, as you see on the screen here. Then the answer is 7.82%. That's it. We have to calculate the percentage charge in the tax received from 2019-20 to 2020-21. What's the tax charged? We have to find the tax charged. Remember, the tax charge in tax received from 2019-20 to 2020-21. So if we have to find the tax charge, we have to actually do it in percentage, guys. The tax is actually charged in percentage. So we have to do it in percentage, and we have to focus on these two numbers. So that's how we actually find it, percentage charged. So that's it. I hope you guys understand. If you didn't understand, you should just comment down below. I think this one will confuse a lot of people. But if we're dealing with percentage, you always multiply by 100%, and we have to do it this way. You have to divide. If you don't divide, you'll find yourself in trouble. You have to divide. The answer is 7.82% or 82%. That's the answer. I hope if it confused you guys, just comment down below. I will try to explain it on a different term or on a different question paper. But as you can see, we are dealing with these two numbers, and we have to find the percentage. We have to find the percentage. So we have to minus it and try to find the percentage. You have to minus it first, and then divide if you want to do the long try, and then divide, and then you will find the percentage. you multiply by 100%, you'll find the percentage, the correct one. So let's go here. 3.2.4, show by calculation how the value added tax of 390,691 was determined. 390,697 was determined. Where is that value added tax? Is right here, 2021. I hope you guys see 2021, 2022. There's a value added tax here. Focus on this column, guys. Focus on this column that says value added tax. The value added tax of 2019 was 346,761, and for 2020 was 331,197, and for 2021 was 396,697, which is 390,697. That's it. So we have to find how was it determined. How was the value added tax determined? So let's try, guys, how to find was it determined. So we're going to say, first of all, guys, I need you to focus very carefully and stick to actually the one that says 2021, 2022, because the amount is there, 2021, 2022. So let me zoom in the table. I hope you guys can see properly the table. You can pause and try to do it by yourself. As I've always say, you can pause and try to do it by yourself first. But we can say the value added tax is 390,697. The domestic VAT is 448,782, if I'm not mistaken. The import VAT is 204,332. Then the VAT refunds, which is the VAT refunds, the one that they minus, you see it says negative there. I will zoom in so that everybody will see. It says negative there, negative 262,417. So let's go, guys. We're gonna say 448,782 plus 204,332. That's an import VAT, and domestic VAT. That's a positive number. And then we're gonna minus by 262,417 because it's a negative one. You can see VAT refunds is negative. Actually, a refund is when I hope you know the refund, guys. You are in matric. If I refund someone, I'm giving away my money. The money is coming out of the business or is coming out somewhere. The money is just coming out when it's a refund. So we have to minus it by a refund. Then the answer is 390,697. That's how the VAT was determined. The value added tax. That's how it was determined. 3.2.5, write down the ratio of the corporate income tax to personal income tax in 2021-2022. So what's the ratio here? We are dealing with, again, which is corporate income tax, personal income. It's personal income tax. We have to find personal income tax in the table. Personal income tax of 2021 and 2021-2022. We have to find the personal income tax. Corporate income tax, personal income tax. So we have to focus, write down the ratio of the corporate income tax to personal income tax. Of the corporate income tax to to personal income tax. So where is the corporate income tax? We have to start with it, which is 323,577, and then the personal income tax is 555,780. So each and every time they talk about write down the ratio, you just write it that way. You just put the dots there and write it this way, as you can see on the screen. It's very simple, guys. So guys, this is it. This is question 3. You can see it's a very short one. I hope you guys understand. You can just comment down below if you didn't understand. Comment down below which question you didn't understand. And for those who understand, you can just explain in the comments. For those who don't understand, explain to them, guys. Let's help each other. So guys, make sure you subscribe, like the video, share the video. Peace.